Hi guys! Thanksgiving is almost here and Christmas is also coming, and I know both of those holidays are very turkey intense, so many countries have turkey as the holiday meat for those holidays. And after the holidays, somehow it's always the case that you have some leftover turkey, whether that's a lot of leftover turkey or a little, but it tends to be the case that you always have a little bit of leftover. And then comes the problem, what to do with the leftover turkey? Well, today I have a great recipe for you how to use that leftover turkey, whether it's turkey breast or any other part of the turkey. This recipe is a great way to utilize that leftover turkey into a delicious dish. It's creamy, it's hearty, it's perfect for this time of the year. You want to start with pre-cooking the vegetables. So first things first, you want to peel the onions and slice them finely. Then I'm also using 2 garlics, so I'm just gonna peel the garlics and also slice them finely. Then you want to peel the carrots. After you've peeled them, halve them and cube them into these small cubes. Place a medium pan onto heat, drizzle over some olive oil and add in all of the vegetables. You want to cook them on medium heat so that they just soften a little bit, but you don't want to brown them. While the onions and the carrots are cooking, so while I'm softening them, I'm gonna prep the broccoli. Because the broccoli is quite soft and it doesn't need to be cooked for a long time, and I don't want it to be all mashed in the dish, so I'm not gonna pre-cook the broccoli. I'm just gonna chop it into small bits. Then once the onions and the carrots have softened, you want to turn off the heat and add in the turkey meat. Then you can also add in the broccoli right away and just give it a short mix before removing it from heat. Now we want to leave the vegetables aside for a little and prep the white sauce. So I'm melting my butter first, and once the butter has completely melted, you want to start adding in the flour. Once you've added in the flour, you want to whisk it, so don't leave it, just whisk it in right away so that all of the flour is well combined with the butter. After that, you just want to cook it for a minute or two before you start adding in the milk. Then you want to add in the milk slowly. I was actually adding it in here a little too slow and it started thickening very fast. So you want to add it in slowly, but not as slow as I did. And don't worry, even though it looks at this point, even in my case, that it's starting to form lumps, once it's cooked, it didn't have any lumps. So you just want to continue mixing it. Then add in all of the milk and keep on whisking. The only thing to do is to keep on whisking so that it doesn't burn and so that it doesn't form lumps. Then once it's looking thick like this, you want to remove it from heat and season right away with some salt, some black pepper, and I also added in some paprika. and then mix in the spices well. Then grab your casserole dish and add in the vegetables with the turkey. Pour over your white sauce and mix until everything is well combined. So want to cover all of the vegetables well with that delicious and creamy white sauce. Now you could prep the mashed potato beforehand, but I like to have it really soft when I'm topping the vegetables with the mashed potatoes. So I had everything ready and then I moved into making the mashed potato. So I want to cook the potatoes in some salty water until they are soft, and then you want to drain the water, add a little bit of butter and start mashing the potatoes. What I like to do is I mash the potatoes a little bit first and only then I add in the milk. Then I mash them a little bit more and I check whether I need to add in some more milk. I like the mashed potatoes to be really soft for this dish because it's gonna go into the oven and it's gonna harden a little bit. So you might as well make it really soft. Then once your mash is ready, top the vegetables and the turkey with the mash and smoothen everything out well with a spoon. You could go wild and make some beautiful decoration. You could also pipe the mashed potato over the vegetables, but I decided to do something really simple this time. So I just covered the vegetables with the mash and smoothen it out with a spoon. And then I just decided to make this little wavy pattern with the spoon. Then if you want to keep it really healthy, you don't need to add this, but I really like to add a little bit of cheese on top of the mashed potato to give it that extra something, that nice taste. So you can either add in the cheese and you can use Parmesan cheese or any other cheese, or you can leave it out if you like. Once you've baked the shepherd's pie, you want to remove it from the oven and just give it 10 to 15 minutes to cool a little bit. Then it will be much easier for you to plate. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and just one thing I want to mention is you don't have to use the exact same vegetables that I used. So even if you have some leftover vegetables from the Thanksgiving dinner or the Christmas dinner, you can use those vegetables. You don't need to cook them again if they're already cooked. You can just toss them in with the turkey, add the white sauce, give it all a good mix, and then just top it with the mashed potatoes. And if you have some leftover mashed potato, well, you know what, then you don't have much to do. You just put the vegetables together with the turkey, make the white sauce, mix all that together, top it with the mashed potatoes, pop it in the oven, and it's ready. It's delicious, it's creamy, and I think it's a great way to use all those leftovers. I really enjoy using leftovers, utilizing leftovers, and thinking of some new ways to do that. And I think this recipe is a great one, and I hope you will also like it. If you did like it, and if you're gonna try out this recipe, then don't be shy and show me that thumbs up so I know you're liking it. And if you're new to my channel, then don't forget to tap that subscribe button so that you don't miss any coming delicious recipes for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.